In my last video, I made mention of the fact that I'm starting a series on enlightening you what trauma is all about. And I'm starting today by defining trauma. Trauma can be very, very devastating for some. And there are many things that could even cause trauma. You might never planned in your life when you were getting married that you are going to have divorce. And then you are traumatized by that. You never planned it that you want divorce. And divorce happens, like life happens. And that can traumatize you. You never plan to lose, or not 1 week to lose a very loved one, a spouse, a sibling, a child, a parent, or someone. But someone dies. The degree of trauma varies. A loss of a parent might be truly, truly traumatizing for one child, while the other one might not be traumatized with it, even though that child feels the pain of loss. Or life experiences like a little even accident, ordinary getting your hand caught with a glass unknowingly. Even though it's healed, you keep away from anything that is made of glass because your thought is that, oh, if that thing breaks, it might hurt you. Or you have somebody close to you involved in a plane crash. Wow. That terrifies you so much that you don't want to fly. You don't even want to enter into a plane. Or accident happens that is shocking to you. So what is trauma? And that's exactly what I want to share with you today. As a trauma-informed care coach, I'm trained to recognize trauma in my clients if they have any hidden one. And sometimes I might have to temporarily cease that coaching session and refer such a client to a therapist or a counselor before resuming the coaching section. Trauma can lead to mental health issues. A total well-being, spiritual, physical, emotional, mentally, needs you to be free of any kind of trauma. I teach science of well-being, science of totality. So that is why I'm doing all these series that I'm bringing to you. Today, I'm defining the trauma, and in so many other series, I'll be bringing certain symptoms you should look out for, either in yourself or somebody very close to you. I'm Dr. Josephine. I'm a professional life coach, a trauma-informed care coach. So let me define for you what trauma is. Trauma is an emotional state of discomfort resulting from memories of an extraordinary experience that shattered the survival sense of invulnerability to harm, according to Figley in 1985. But generally speaking, trauma is particular to individual. While some events may generally be traumatic to most people, the degree to which people are impacted long-term may vary widely. Talking about trauma, trauma is an overwhelming event or experience that exceeds one's capacity to cope and can have a lasting and disintegrating effect on the mind and body. When there's a fire outbreak in a house either in your own house or even in your neighbor's house or in your community. That fire outbreak might traumatize some people. Studies vary widely, but it is estimated that 50 to 70% of people will experience at least one trauma in their lifetime. An experience, it could be in childhood. A child that lives in domestic violence homes, they're traumatized by that violence. A child that has been exposed to an abuse, neglect, or sexual abuse or predators will live into adulthood with that trauma. So you need to know about trauma and seek an expert guidance and expert help for holistic healing. Join me in my next video where we bring you also certain other symptoms that you may know when somebody around you or yourself you've been traumatized.